Every day there's a new and sickening reason to be talking about FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. And I was kind of getting bored of talking about, but come on, this is a $50 billion scandal. This is bigger than Enron. This guy outright lost. Can account for $10 billion. This is the biggest scandal you've ever witnessed. After all that, he takes to Twitter today and he announces that he'll be a guest speaker at a book summit. Not that he's being arrested. I mean, it's surprising that he's talking to begin with, but the news isn't that he's arrested or being extradited from the Bahamas, which shouldn't be very hard. No, he's going to be a guest speaker. And guess for who? He'll be a guest speaker for the New York Times. Coming up next week. I mean, what can you say about the New York Times? They're entirely fake news, and they've relinquished real journalism to be crowdsourced on the internet. And what can I say? We already knew the SBF was protected because he was a huge Democrat donor, the second biggest Democrat donor after George Soros. So he has that rubber stamp of approval that comes from that powerful block of media and government, right? But come on, this is going really... I would have thought they have to arrest him just for appearances, right? So shortly after he makes his tweet, we see it get ratioed to infinity, huge ratio. And then they lock the comments. So only people that he follows now can comment. But there was some time for everyone to get in there. And there was a lot of rocks thrown at him. Mostly people asking, how come he's not in jail? And why did he lose their entire investment account? Why does it look like fraud? But you did get some more detailed and pointed comments too. Here we had one tweet from FinTwit. He wrote, in 2008, Bernie Madoff was arrested within 24 hours of his fraud being revealed. Here's one example of crypto holders wrote, scam man, I lost everything because of you. And we also have Merp here who simply replied, fuck you, to him. Here we have the chairman of Wall Street Bets. He asks, how does this dude steal billions of dollars and now he's speaking at a summit as a free man? And Mark Jeffrey replied to that, easy, because of the Dems. He's a crime celebrity now. I mean, in the end, what can we do about this? We don't have the attorney general out there saying something about this. We don't have the Securities Exchange Commission out there saying, and I understand that these cryptocurrency exchanges are non-American, not regulated, but come on, there's enough laws to chase any person to the edge of the earth. You know it's true. There's probably 100 ways. What's that saying? There's 100 ways from Sunday to be able to get him for something. I guarantee you that, but they're not going to do it. He's a protected guy, and the only question is how far do they just let this go? We live in a blatant kleptocracy, and I think people misuse that word because it sounds interesting, kleptocracy. But that's a society or a system ruled by people who use their power to steal the country's resources. It's a government by those who seek chiefly status and personal gain at the expense of the governed. That's exactly what we're living in right now. And there's no Trump to blame. There's no evil Republicans to blame for this, okay? But what can we do? I don't know. I know what I'm doing. When I see this sort of stuff, to me, this is just proof that the system is coming down. I have zero faith in the financial system, and that's why people are stacking metals. It is time to stack metals. This is just end of empire shit going on. This is the pillaging blatantly right in front of your eyes. And it really is. It's time to buckle down and really just get your way. It's time to put on some weight. And I'm talking about the metal weight. What do y'all think about this? Leave me a comment and please follow and subscribe.